CBS News Justice Department reporter Jake Rosen has more on what happened in court.
Lawyers for former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James faced off against the Justice Department on Thursday before a federal judge, weighing whether to dismiss the indictments against the officials because Lindsay Halligan's appointment as interim U.S. Attorney in Virginia is unlawful. The court decided to consolidate the arguments for dismissal soon after James's arraignment last month, and legal teams for both Comey and James argued that Halligan's appointment as interim U.S. Attorney was both invalid and unconstitutional. Halligan is a former Trump defense lawyer who later joined him in his second administration, and she was tapped as interim U.S. Attorney in September after serving as a senior aide to Mr. Trump in this White House. Halligan, who was previously an insurance lawyer, took the helm of the U.S. Attorney's office in Alexandria, Virginia, with no prosecutorial experience. Mr. Trump nominated her for U.S. Attorney in late September amid pressure from his White House to bring prosecutions against his political foes, including James and Comey. U.S. District Judge Cameron McGowan Curry didn't immediately rule from the bench on Thursday, but said she expects to decide by Thanksgiving on challenges to Halligan's appointment as interim U.S. Attorney. The hearing lasted more than an hour, and Comey was present for the proceeding. A Justice Department lawyer told the court that questions about whether Halligan was properly appointed are an effort by those attorneys for Comey and James to, quote, elevate at best what is a paperwork error and shouldn't doom the indictments against them. That attorney said that under federal law governing U.S. attorney vacancies, Attorney General Pam Bondi has the power to appoint a person to fill that role temporarily for 120 days. And each appointment, no matter how many times that's done, triggers its own 120-day clock. But attorneys who argued for Comey and James said that Halligan's role in this indictment and against their client is a, quote, fundamental defect against the indictments, and argued that the Senate's advise and consent function in approving a president's nominees for U.S. attorney posts around the country would be, quote, eviscerated if the judge sides with the Justice Department. The Trump administration, he said, is attempting a, quote, end run around the Senate's confirmation process. Dismissing the case and not allowing the Justice Department to file new charges would, quote, deter and not reward the government for violating the Constitution's appointment clause and federal law, the attorneys argued. And after a review of the grand jury proceedings in both cases, the judge overseeing this case said that all the evidence shows that Ms. Halligan acted alone in securing those indictments. And the judge also questioned the government about what she said was a missing portion of the transcript from the Comey grand jury proceedings from about 4:28 p.m. to when that indictment was returned, and suggested that Attorney General Pam Bondi could not have reviewed the grand jury proceedings as she did when she submitted a memorandum that ratified the indictments and attempted to back up their legitimacy as Halligan faces these legal challenges. Back to you.
Yeah, so it seems like they might be trying to backdoor the indictments here. I'm not going to lie. We're going to find out what's going to happen here shortly. I think the judge will have a decision sooner than Thanksgiving.